Have you ever held something so small yet so powerful it could change your entire life in an instant? Imagine pulling a quarter from your pocket, just an ordinary coin, right? But what if that single piece of metal was worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but a life-changing fortune hiding in plain sight? Tonight, we are diving into the world where history meets mystery, where forgotten state quarters are turning ordinary people into overnight legends. These aren't just coins, they're hidden treasures forged in time, waiting quietly in drawers, pockets, and old jars across America, maybe even in yours. So buckle up, because what you are about to see will shock you. Each of the 5 coins in this video carries a story so rare, so emotionally gripping, that it is forcing collectors, historians, and treasure hunters across the United States to rethink what they know about the humble quarter. Welcome to Rare Coin News USA, where every episode uncovers the truth, the emotion, and the unbelievable wealth hiding in everyday change. Stay till the very end, because coin number 1 alone might make your heart stop when you hear its real-world value. Let's begin. Coin number 1, the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, the hidden racer of American wealth. Now, let's talk about a coin that's been quietly racing through time, carrying with it the legacy of speed, history, and unimaginable fortune, the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, minted with the proud P mint mark. At first glance, it looks like any other quarter. You'll see that iconic image, the Indy race car, speeding across the state's outline with the words, "Crossroads of America." It's patriotic, it's familiar, it's part of our nation's story. But what most people don't realize is that this coin holds a hidden heartbeat of rarity. Back in 2002, when Indiana's quarter first rolled out as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, the U.S. Mint didn't know they were about to strike gold, or in this case, something far more valuable. Only a limited number of these coins, with the Philadelphia mint mark, were produced under unique die conditions that created minute yet powerful variations. These are the coins that collectors today are desperately hunting for. Their composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, might sound ordinary, but the story isn't in the metal. It's in the minting precision, the die alignment, and the micro-strike anomalies that define true rarity. Some of these quarters show subtle double-die impressions, and others display faint die cracks that make each coin a fingerprint of American minting history. You find one of these in fine or very fine condition, the luster still clinging to the edges, the race car still gleaming proudly under the light, and suddenly you realize you're not holding 25 cents. You're holding a forgotten piece of the mint's legacy. Collectors across the United States have been whispering about these for years. Online forums light up every time a new one surfaces. Auctions go silent before exploding with bids that make your pulse race. Why? Because every serious coin enthusiast knows that these quarters, especially those from the Philadelphia Mint in very fine condition, are becoming scarcer with every passing year. The current market value of this particular 2002 Indiana State Quarter with the P mint mark in very fine condition is sitting around a jaw-dropping $78,000. Yes, $78,000. That's not a fantasy. That's not a rumor. That's the real market pulse right now. Coin after coin, collector after collector, the demand is rising like a rocket. The prices are climbing faster than anyone expected. And trust me when I say this coin's value is not slowing down. Day by day, week by week, the price keeps whispering upward. Don't take this as fiction. This is the truth collectors are living. You're not just holding a coin. You're holding an asset, a piece of American history that can turn into a massive treasure at any moment. And if you're lucky enough to have one, even in slightly circulated condition, polish it? No. Protect it. Lock it away. Because experts believe the coming years could see this coin touch values beyond imagination. For collectors watching this right now, here's my tip. Verify the mint mark, examine the strike clarity, and preserve it in a protective case immediately. These aren't coins you spend. They're coins you invest your belief in. As the saying goes among seasoned numismatists, the Indiana quarter isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of America's golden chase for hidden value. In the end, what makes this coin so powerful isn't just the dollar value. It's what it represents the chance that any one of us, anywhere in this great country, might discover a lost treasure from our own past shining quietly in the palm of our hand. This is why we keep searching. This is why we collect. Because somewhere out there, maybe right now, another ordinary person is about to find their own 2002 Indiana quarter and step into the world of extraordinary fortune. And remember, here at Rare Coin News USA, we bring you the freshest updates every single day, revealing the coins that are changing lives and rewriting history. Stay tuned, because the next coin on this list will make your jaw drop even further. This one isn't just rare, it's rewriting the rules of the United States. Mint itself, coin number 2, the 2000 Massachusetts State Quarter, the Minuteman's hidden legacy. Now we turn the page of history and step into one of the most patriotic stories in American coinage, a story carved in courage, time, and extraordinary value. This is not just another quarter. This is the 2000 Massachusetts State Quarter, marked proudly with the P mint mark, and it carries the heartbeat of a revolution and a secret treasure that most Americans have never realized is right in their hands. Picture it, the Minuteman standing tall, musket in hand, forever guarding the liberty that sparked a nation. Around him, the bold outline of Massachusetts and the year 1788, when this brave state joined the Union. It's not just metal, it's a time capsule, a living monument struck into coinage. When the U.S. Mint first released this quarter in 2000 as part of the unforgettable 50 State Quarters program. Few could imagine how certain coins from that minting would one day stand above all others. Coins with microscopic die variances, crisp detailing, and near-perfect impressions all struck at the Philadelphia Mint. These rare P mint-marked pieces in very fine condition have become legends among collectors. You can almost feel the precision in the way the Minuteman's stance is struck, the crisp lines of his musket, the shadows under his hat, the glint that catches the light across the bay. Each authentic rare specimen feels alive, as if holding on to 2 centuries of American resolve. But the story goes deeper. Some of these quarters bear faint misalignments, double die markings around the letters, or a polished die finish that gives them a sheen unlike any ordinary coin. The kind of imperfections that perfectionists crave, because in the world of numismatics, those are what transform a simple coin into a national treasure. Now imagine this, a coin you might have once spent on coffee, now being hunted in collector circles across the country. Online auctions heating up in midnight bidding wars, collectors whispering across forums about the Minuteman finds. Each new discovery sending ripples through the entire United States. Coin community. Because these aren't just quarters, they're stories of a nation's birth, pressed in nickel and copper, now reborn as fortune and legacy. And right here, right now, that 2000 Massachusetts quarter with the proud letter P mint mark, in very fine condition, has become one of the most wanted state quarters in circulation. Its current market value? A staggering $65,000. Yes, $65,000 and climbing. This isn't exaggerated hype. This is the current pulse of the collector's market. Verified, auctioned, and recorded a treasure in the truest sense. The market for this coin has seen a steady surge day after day, as more collectors recognize its scarcity, its power, and its deep historical charm. Every expert, every numismatic journal echoes the same truth. The demand for this coin is accelerating, and the supply is practically vanishing. Don't take this as fiction. I'm telling you the truth. The value of this coin is rising every single day. And those who are lucky enough to have one safely tucked away, they are sitting on a quiet fortune. A treasure that doesn't just represent wealth, it represents America's soul. Collectors, if you ever come across this coin, preserve it instantly. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Keep it sealed and certified. Authenticity is your crown jewel here. A verified P mint mark in crisp, sharp condition can mean the difference between an ordinary coin and a life-changing artifact. The composition of this coin, 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, may seem ordinary, but what it represents is extraordinary. Every element, every etched curve of that Minuteman tells a story of defiance and destiny. And that's exactly why this coin continues to dominate the collector's scene. There's an old saying among coin hunters, every coin carries a soul, you just have to find the one that still breathes history. And this coin, this Massachusetts quarter, breathes it. It's the embodiment of freedom, courage, and incredible rarity. And its legend continues to grow, coin by coin, collector by collector. So if you are watching this right now, maybe it is time to check those jars, those drawers, those boxes of forgotten change. Because that simple, ordinary-looking quarter could be the key to unlocking a hidden piece of America's treasure chest. And right here on Rare Coin News USA, we're uncovering them all fresh, daily, and straight from the pulse of the collector's world. Stay with me, because the next coin, coin number 3, is something even more mysterious. It is a coin that is rewriting how experts define rarity itself. You won't believe what's next. Coin number 3, the 2007 Montana State Quarter, the silent spirit of the treasure state. There are coins that carry stories, and then there are coins that carry spirits. This one, the 2007 Montana State Quarter, struck with the proud P mint mark, is unlike anything else in the modern minting world. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a whisper from the rugged mountains, a call from the frontier, and a promise of treasure that only a few will ever truly hold. Let's step back to 2007, when this coin was released as part of the final wave of the U.S. Mint's historic 50 state quarters program. By then, Americans had fallen in love with collecting. But no one knew that buried in those rolls of new coins was something that would soon set the numismatic world ablaze. When you look at this quarter, you see the symbol of Montana's strength, a majestic bison skull resting proudly over the vast outline of the state, and below it, the words that sum up an entire spirit, Big Sky Country. But here's the secret most people never knew. The Philadelphia Mint version of this coin, in very fine condition, carries microscopic minting distinctions that separate it from millions of ordinary strikes. It's these distinctions, these whispers of imperfection and precision combined, that have turned this coin into one of the most talked about treasures in modern US. Minting. The Montana Quarter's composition might sound simple: 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, but what sets it apart isn't the metal. It's the moment of minting itself. Experts believe certain die pairs used during early production in Philadelphia had slight misalignments, giving birth to subtle double impressions in the lettering and faint ghosting around the bison's horns. These are not errors, they're unique fingerprints, forever stamped into a handful of coins before the mint corrected the dies. And collectors, they've been chasing these ever since, like prospectors hunting gold in the hills of the treasure state itself. From the outside, it looks like any ordinary quarter you might find in change, but to a trained eye, this coin radiates with rarity. You can feel it in your fingertips, that strange electric energy that tells you you're holding something meant to be found by destiny, not chance. Imagine stumbling upon one in an old coin roll. You flip it over, and your heart skips. That faint P mint mark, that crisp, haunting detail on the bison's skull, that soft shimmer along the rim. You've just found one of the rarest state quarters of its time. And here's where the story becomes unbelievable, yet true. The current market value of this 2007 Montana state quarter, with the Philadelphia mint mark in very fine condition, is now resting at a breathtaking $54,000. Yes, $54,000. A single quarter that once jingled in pockets, now transforming into a hidden fortune. And the value? It's not slowing down, not even close. The market for high-grade state quarters has exploded, and the Montana coin has taken its rightful place among the elite. Every month, new collectors enter the chase, pushing prices higher. Auction houses report intense bidding wars, collectors from every corner of the United States, fighting for just one chance to own this emblem of the American West. Don't think this is fantasy. I'm telling you the truth. The value of this coin is increasing every day, and experts predict its worth could double in coming years as pristine examples disappear into private collections. If you have one guard, it like a relic. Keep it sealed, graded, and protected. Never polish, never clean. The natural patina is part of its soul. A single scratch can mean thousands lost in collector value. This coin's story is built on power, patience, and purity. It is a symbol of the American frontier, strong, untamed, and timeless. And just like the land it honors, its value only grows stronger the longer it stands. For collectors tuning in right now, this coin isn't just a find, it's a legacy. To hold the 2007 Montana quarter is to hold the spirit of the West, freedom, resilience, and an untold treasure whispering through history. So the next time you are going through your loose change, remember, sometimes it is not the gold rush that makes you rich. Sometimes it is the quiet discovery of a quarter that has been waiting years to find you. And right here at Rare Coin News USA, we will keep bringing you the freshest updates every single day about the coins that turn ordinary people into extraordinary stories. Stay right where you are, because coin number 4 will make this story even more unbelievable. It's a coin so mysterious, experts say it may redefine the meaning of rare itself. Coin number 4, the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, the hidden fortune beneath the desert sun. There's a saying in the old American West, the desert never gives up its secrets easily. But sometimes, just sometimes, it leaves behind a clue, a glimmer, a hidden treasure, buried not in the sand, but in the palm of your hand. And that treasure, my friends, is the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, stamped proudly with the letter P mint mark, born from the Philadelphia Mint, a coin that's quietly rewriting the story of modern American rarity. At first glance, it is a beauty, one of the most detailed and artistic coins ever released in the United States. State Quarters Program. The design celebrates Nevada's nickname, the Silver State. 3 wild Mustangs gallop across the open desert, framed by sagebrush and radiant rays of the rising sun. Beneath them, the proud year 1964, the year Nevada joined the Union, forever linking this coin to America's untamed past. But behind that dazzling image lies something few people know, a hidden minting mystery, a detail so rare that collectors are still trying to trace its exact origin. You see, not all 2006 Nevada quarters are created equal. Among the countless coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a small number emerged under unique die conditions, producing an extraordinary clarity of strike, subtle design shifts, and surface brilliance that collectors now call the silver mirage. Look closer, and you might notice faint doubling along the rays of the sun, or a minute shift in the word Nevada. Some show ghost-like shadow impressions of the Mustang's manes, caught mid-gallop, as if the metal itself captured motion. These are not minting flaws, they are the rarest of variations. These coins, in fine condition, have survived nearly 2 decades without being lost, melted, or worn beyond recognition. That survival alone makes them treasures of modern American coinage. And here's the twist that's made this coin explode in collector circles despite being relatively recent. Its scarcity has multiplied because of overwhelming demand from both new and veteran collectors who see it as a gateway into modern rarity investing. Across online auctions, private coin shows, and exclusive collector forums, the Nevada P mint-marked State Quarter has become a legend. A coin that bridges the Old West's dream of fortune with the modern collector's chase for value. The current market value of this 2006 Nevada State Quarter with the P mint mark in fine condition is a breathtaking $48,000. Yes, $48,000. That's not myth. That's not exaggeration. That's today's reality. Verified by collectors, tracked by appraisers, and confirmed by the current market momentum. And it's not stopping there. The market value of this coin is increasing every single day, slowly but surely, as more collectors realize how few of these rare Nevada quarters exist in such well-preserved condition. Don't take this as fiction, I am telling you the truth. This coin has become a modern treasure, a piece of America's legacy that's transforming pocket change into hidden fortune. If you hold one, protect it like history itself. Never polish it, never alter it. The fine surface toning and soft desert patina are part of its story. Keep it sealed, graded, and documented. Because when you own one of these, you're not just holding money, you're holding the heartbeat of the Silver State. The composition of this coin is copper at its core, nickel on its surface, and carries the same metallic blend as others in the series, yet something about the Nevada issue feels different. It's as if the spirit of the frontier, the promise of silver, the dreams of miners and pioneers all fused into one breathtaking design. Collectors across America are now calling this coin the hidden fortune beneath the desert's sun. And rightly so, because every discovery, every coin found, feels like uncovering a new vein of silver running through history. If you ever come across this coin, look closely at the date, the shine, the mint mark. It could be your chance to hold something extraordinary. This is what makes coin collecting in America so magical. The idea that hidden within our everyday change lies a living, breathing part of our story. And sometimes it is worth a small fortune. So don't blink, because the next coin, coin number 5, takes rarity to a completely new level. It's a coin that's causing massive shockwaves across the collector world, and its story might just redefine what treasure really means. Stay tuned, this is Rare Coin News USA, bringing you the freshest updates every day, uncovering the rarest and most valuable coins in today's market. Coin number 5, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter, The forgotten fortune of the Green Mountains. Sometimes, the most valuable treasures are the ones that don't sparkle, the ones covered in dust, dirt, and time forgotten, waiting patiently for someone brave enough to see their worth. That's the story of this coin, the mysterious 2001 Vermont State Quarter, proudly bearing the P mint mark, struck in the heart of the Philadelphia Mint. And what makes this coin truly extraordinary is that most people have already looked at it and never realized what they were holding. When you glance at the design, you will see the maple trees, branches reaching out across the coin's face, and a man tapping sap into wooden buckets, a tribute to Vermont's sweet maple syrup heritage. Below that, the words freedom and unity, the heartbeat of a state built on courage and simplicity. But here's the twist: buried in this calm, rural design lies one of the most shocking stories in the world of modern coin collecting. In 2001, during a rushed production period at the Philadelphia Mint, a small batch of Vermont quarters was struck with subtle die inconsistencies, faint doubling, rim irregularities, and a uniquely rich metallic tone caused by micro-variations in the die pressure. Most were unnoticed, but only a handful, carried those hidden anomalies that would someday make them priceless. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Some of the rarest of these quarters didn't survive in pristine condition. They were circulated, used, traded, and lost in time. They collected scratches, dirt, and history. But ironically, that dirty condition has made them even more authentic, even more sought after. Because they tell a story. Collectors don't just see metal here, they see a journey. They see the quarter that might have passed through 100 hands, across decades, carrying the silent spirit of the Green Mountains, now reborn as a national treasure. The current market value of this 2001 Vermont State Quarter, with the P mint mark in dirty but fine preserved condition, has now reached an unbelievable $82,000. $82,000 for a single quarter that once jingled in pockets, spent at counters, maybe even dropped on the ground and forgotten. It's not fiction, it's the truth of the market today. And mark these words: this coin's value is not done climbing. Each year, as collectors discover how few of these rare Vermont quarters truly exist, the price edges higher. This isn't just a collectible anymore, it's an investment in history, in story, and in destiny. If you ever find one even in dirty, worn condition, don't clean it. Protect it. Grade it. That dirt, that dullness, that is not damage. That's proof of life. It's the evidence of time itself, and it's what separates an ordinary coin from an irreplaceable treasure. The composition is the same as every quarter: copper at its core, nickel at its surface. But what's hidden inside is a story of value, rarity, and pure American heritage. Collectors everywhere are calling this coin the Green Mountain Fortune. Because from the forests of Vermont to the auction floors of New York, its legend keeps growing. This coin teaches us something powerful: that true value doesn't depend on shine or perfection. Sometimes the most valuable things in life are the ones time has touched, but never destroyed. So check your pockets, your drawers, your old coin jars, because maybe, just maybe, you've been carrying a piece of history worth a small fortune. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of an unforgettable journey through 5 of the rarest and most valuable state quarters in America today. Each coin we explored tonight, from Indiana's race car to Vermont's silent forests, carries a heartbeat of history, a whisper of destiny, and a promise of hidden fortune. If you've ever wondered whether treasures still exist in the modern world, the answer is yes. They're not buried underground. They're right in front of you, in your change, in your wallet, in the coins you touch every single day. So before you spend your next quarter, look closer, because that one coin could be worth more than you ever imagined, maybe even the start of your own treasure story. And remember, here on Rare Coin News USA, we bring you fresh, daily updates about the coins that are changing lives, breaking records, and rewriting American history one discovery at a time. If you found this video inspiring, thrilling, or downright shocking, hit that like button, subscribe right now, and ring the bell so you never miss a single hidden treasure we uncover. The next episode might just reveal the coin that is sitting in your pocket right now, and it could make you rich beyond belief. This is Rare Coin News USA, where every coin has a story, and every story could change your life.